Alright, so wealthmanagement.com had an article that came out a few days ago. State regulators named crypto social media scams as top investor threats. I'm big on this right here. I think this is going to be the biggest threat to investors in the coming years in our quote unquote roaring 20s. North American securities and regulators are most concerned with financial scams tied to digital assets, social media apps, and AI driven marketing campaigns. Mostly because they can't regulate them or don't know how the hell to work with them. Financial scammers are leveraging the buzz around cryptocurrency, increasingly using social media to fake their credentials and using advancements in artificial intelligence to attack would-be investors, according to a new report. The North American Securities Administration Association, the NASA, an association of U.S. and Canadian regulators. Investor interest in cryptocurrency got another recent boost from President Donald Trump and his administration, which have signaled a friendlier regulatory environment, including proposing the creation of a crypto strategic reserve for the government to hold certain digital assets. I can't imagine why they would want to do that unless they're going to scam a country out, another country, so to speak, or their own country. Who knows? Scammers are only leaning into the moment, offering fake investments to bilk people. Bilk. Never heard that term before. Obtain or withhold money from someone by deceit or without justification. Cheat or defraud. Get bilked, dude. Alright. Fraudsters. Yes, I'm watching Family Guy in the background. Leave me alone. Fraudsters often exploit the buzz that comes with innovation and technology to take advantage of investors. A NASA spokesperson wrote via email, combine that with the many ways in which technology and social media link us together, and bad actors find significant opportunities to try and rip off investors. This week, the SEC moved ahead with a new SEC crypto task force. Did they now? We'll check that out later. Led by Commissioner Hester Pierce, the task force will hold public roundtables to develop a regulatory framework for cryptocurrency after accusing prior SEC leadership of creating a hostile environment for innovation in the sector. It's not a fucking sector, that's the problem. NASA also highlighted the risks of financial scams spread through popular social media platforms, including the Bookface, the WhatsApp, the X, formerly Twitter, the TikTok, Clock, Instagram, and YouTube. Regulators warn users to be careful, in particular of finfluencers, that's what we're doing now, finfluencers offering advice and investment opportunities as they may be falsifying their expertise. I would agree with that, yeah. Investment promoters increasingly are logging on to find investors and their money, NASA wrote. Regulators are also grappling with another trend area, artificial intelligence. That's a trend? I didn't know that. Wow, I never heard of it before. NASA said the potential for AI use to harm investors has regulators quote-unquote worried, with expectations of an uptick in 2025 of scammers using AI to generate graphics, videos, and other content that create a sense of legitimacy to potential investors. Like what? Just fucking reading scripts that sound like smart people talking so people go, oh yeah, he must know what he's doing. They are also on guard against the use of deepfake images. I think I should know what these are. These are like the fake people, right? A deepfake is a manipulated image, video, or audio that appears real but is created using AI. Okay, so it's just fake as fuck. Got it. Videos and voices of celebrities or people known to the intended victims. I mean, if you're taking, no offense, investment advice from Taylor Swift, you don't deserve your money to begin with. That's just me. The bad actors are creating and selling AI-powered trading bots. What the fuck? Trading bots. Selling equity in companies. Purportedly developing an AI model. Oh, jeez. Or perpetrating account takeover scams. Oh, dude, don't you fucking hate ads? Love Family Guy, though. NASA wrote, The tech is used in sophisticated and elaborate attacks such as identity fraud using existing pictures of people online and websites and app spoofing. The hell is app spoofing? Using a technique called app spoofing, a rogue app fakes and misrepresents the app information sent through the bid request. Oh, jeez. Okay. According to NASA spokesperson, 60% of regulators said scammers are using AI to create fake online profiles, using pictures from existing accounts and fake images to give a sense of legitimacy to the websites and presentations. Well, yeah, I mean, why not? They're not going to get fucking jailed. I'm not saying it's right, but who the fuck's going to crack down on them? That's why people got to be careful with their money. Some tactics, however, remain tried and true among scammers. NASA noted that many schemes play on people's emotions, including a rise in relationship and romance scams. Really? In these cases, scammers develop what feels like an emotional relationship before soliciting investments, and at times draining the victim's bank account before disappearing. What? NASA develops the annual list by surveying state and provincial securities regulators in the United States and Canada by Alex Ortolani. Okay, so, I mean, to be fair, what the fuck are they going to do about all this? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to keep complaining about it until it goes down. And nobody's going to... The only time anything changes, in my opinion, is when one of the big boys gets fucked over, and then he starts bitching and complaining. And then you get regulation. Right? So that might be... This was the link that we clicked during the article. That might be the only way this actually gets regulated and calms down, Bitcoin I'm talking about, is if it goes down. That's the only way it's going to get cracked down, if it goes down. SEC Crypto... Didn't Melania come out with her fucking... This bitch came out with her own fucking token too. This fucker's got his own thing too. Yeah, don't take my word for it, but I know they're saying that this is like bad and all, but look at what they're doing. See what I'm saying? They're not exactly holding their feet to the fire, if you catch my drift. They kind of know what they're doing, and they're doing it to a massive degree. So the scams are only going to get better, I would suggest. Netted $350 million from presidential meme coin. Dude's a billionaire now. He doesn't care about $350 million. That's chump change to him. SEC Crypto Group announces Roundtable's new members. The steps forward for the crypto task force come as eligible employees at the SEC are reportedly being offered a $50,000 buyout to retire and resign. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Crypto task force come as eligible employees at the SEC are reportedly. Okay, so get rid of the old, get in with the new. They're getting rid of people who are already making too much money. Gonna give them a one-time payoff, saying piss off. This meme coin mania that we created as the government is getting out of hand. We need people to fill these jobs and act like they know what they're doing, so that when shit goes haywire, people can look back on it and think, where were the regulators? And history will show that we fired them all, at least the ones that knew what they were doing. And we fired them and got rid of them and tanked the economy for $50,000 a piece. That's all it's worth. Why do you bring in Bitcoin people to regulate when no regulation has come about? It's the stupidest thing in the world. The newly formed SEC Crypto Task Force, led by Commissioner Hester Pierce. Let's see what this guy looks like. pardon me. Let's see what this lady looks like. Appointed by President Donald Trump. All right, asked and answered. Moving forward. Its first roundtable is scheduled and senior staff has been announced. The developments at the task force come during a whirlwind week for both the Commission and crypto regulation, including... I wonder what episode this is. Including President Donald Trump's social media announcement on a plan for the government to create a crypto strategic reserve to hold certain digital assets. Even Donald scamming his own fucking citizens. Bloomberg also reported this week that the SEC employees were offered a $50,000 buyout to resign or retire. That's fucking nuts. SEC employees. The task force's first roundtable in its spring sprint toward crypto clarity. That's another way of saying we're gonna find a way to figure this shit out because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. This is nothing. Spring sprint toward crypto clarity. Let me translate to the people in English what this means. Crypto is bullshit, but if we put people in charge of it, you'll think it's real. That's what they're trying to say. Will be on March 21st. It will be entitled How We Got Here and How We Get Out. How we got here and how we, not we the people, but we the fucking regulators get the hell out of this shit. Defining security status. It will be open to the public at the SEC's headquarters and streamed live. I hope the fuck it will. I'm gonna put that in my calendar. 21st. Spring sprint towards crypto clarity. Spring sprint towards crypto clarity. This is going to be for the 21st, huh? It's going to be a real thing. Let's check it out. I guess it is. Pierce said the task force was looking forward to hearing from the public when developing a workable regulatory framework for crypto. So are you going to try to figure out a framework to regulate crypto before it's ever been regulated? Or before any regulation has even been talked about taking place? That's like getting married and then saying, so what about the finances? Stupid. Okay. Where was I? Blah, blah, blah. Acting SEC Chair Mark Uyeda. If you can't pronounce his last name, you're Uyeda. Doesn't this dude look happy with his life? Doesn't he just ooze joy and happiness with his decisions in life? Doesn't he make you want to become an SEC chair? Formed a task force shortly after Trump's inauguration and installed Pierce as its head. So, this is how the economy is going to go down. Because we made people believe crypto was viable so that they bought more, get pumped up more, and then we're just going to blow this shit up. We're going to nuke it. We're going to say, oh no, what do we do? And we're going to figure out the hard way that the only thing we can do is print more money, more inflation, more dollars, more bank bailouts. Where have I heard that before? Let's move on. In an unattributed press release announcing the task force, the SEC described former chair Gary Gensler's crypto approach on creating an environment hostile to innovation and conducive to fraud. Whether it was hostile towards innovation is not the fucking question. That shouldn't even be that shouldn't be something you even think about. If you're the SEC, your job should be to put your fucking foot on someone's throat when they're committing any sort of fraud. financially speaking, in the markets, in the securities business, whatever the case have you. It's not their job to say, well, we like this technology and we feel like it has a lot of room to run, so we should let it run. Anyways. And relying on enforcement actions to regulate crypto retroactively and reactively. In subsequent statements, Pierce offered a list of questions and split the crypto asset space into 4 distinct categories, including assets that are securities because they have the intrinsic characteristics of securities, which is another way of saying they're valid because you can buy them on, the same way you'd buy Apple because you can do it online. That's exactly what they're saying. Those assets that are offered and sold as part of investment contracts, even if the assets themselves are not securities. So investment contracts meaning what? If you work for me, I'll pay you in Bitcoin, even if Bitcoin ain't worth shit. Oh, that ad was a commercial called Conclave. Don't watch it. Tokenized securities and all other crypto assets, which is essentially what they all are, which Pierce said in her view were not securities. Yeah, none of them. None of this is a good idea of doing, but whatever. Pierce also announced the task force's members on Monday, saying it was filled with staff from Uyeda's office and other divisions and offices in the commission. The 12 new members joined the already announced Richard Gabbard and Taylor Asher as chief of... Okay. Just checking. Richard Gabbard and Taylor Asher as chief of staff and chief policy advisor, respectively, both from Uyeda's office, which is from Trump's office. They include chief counsel Michael Selig, a partner at the law firm Wilkie, Farr and Gallagher, and a member of its crypto practice. According to CoinDesk, Selig worked under former Commodity Future Trading Commission Chairman Chris Giancarlo, nicknamed Crypto Daddy. This is not happening, right? This is not happening. I'm just gonna read that paragraph again to see if I read it right. They include Chief Counsel Michael Selig, a partner at the law firm Wilkie. All right, this dude's a partner at a law firm and a member of its crypto practice. They have a crypto practice? They're in on the scam? Selig worked under former Commodity Future Trading Commission Chairman Crypto Daddy by crypto advocates at the law firm. Commodity Future Trading Commission Chairman. So, crypto isn't a commodity. It's not really anything. How did this dude get the Crypto Daddy name if he's not even dealing in that shit? Unless he's dealing in something that has nothing to do with him and he's just kind of in on the gag, so to speak. He's in on the joke. He criticized Gensler's alleged crypto policy of regulation by enforcement. Landon Zinda is also joining the task force from outside the commission. According to his LinkedIn profile, he was previously policy counsel with the crypto think tank Coin Center and served as counsel for the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs and the House Financial Service Committee, focusing on crypto. What? According to his LinkedIn profile, he was previously policy counsel with the crypto think tank Coin Center and served as counsel for the Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, Urban Affairs, and House Financial Services Committee, focusing on crypto. What? It makes no fucking sense. Served as counsel for the Committee on Banking. Banking and crypto should not go together, but whatever. Housing. I don't know too many people who can buy their house with crypto. I'll be honest with you. Urban Affairs, again, Urban Affairs and crypto. I'm not seeing it. House Financial Services Committee and crypto, unless your own fucking house invests in it. I don't know what crypto has to do with that. Before that, he worked for 6 years at the Heritage Foundation. Here we go. Okay, that's how he got the job. There you go. Why don't you just fucking say so? All right, Project 2025. Old Testament. We're going back. That's what they're trying to tell you. Got it. That's why he got the job. Because he knows somebody. Additionally, the commission has offered eligible employees a $50,000 buyout to leave the agency by April 4th. According to an email sent last week by COO Ken Johnson to all staff and reported by Bloomberg. Ken Johnson, COO of what? How do you have a chief operating officer when your operations shouldn't have a chief because they're not in the business of making money? Oh wait, yes they are. Haha. Yeah, this is a big fucking circle jerk, man. This ain't nothing. They're gonna tank the economy at all of our expense. That's what they're getting ready to do. To qualify, employees must have been on the payroll before January 24th, must leave through resignation, transfer to another agency, or retire. And if they leave and return to the SEC in 5 years, they must pay back the incentive in full. So, whatever. The buyout offers come shortly after reports that members of Elon Musk's Doge team were planning to enter the SEC. Oh, yeah, that's not fishy at all. That's not fishy at all, man. And Crane's Business Chicago reported that General Services Administration was considering closing SEC regional offices in Chicago, LA, and Philadelphia. Yeah, because who the fuck needs regulation? All right, so they're going to drop regulation. They're going to let the boys run wild. The market, wherever it's at today, will go much higher within the coming years. If it doesn't feel like the roaring 20s, it will. It definitely fucking will. So, just be ready. This weekend, Trump announced that his administration's crypto reserve would include XRP, Solana, and Cardano, 3 lesser-known cryptocurrencies, according to the AP. He later followed up by saying they'd also include Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crypto values initially soared after the Sunday announcement, but by Monday afternoon they had dropped below their prices before the posting. So, Patrick D at wealthmanagement.com. All right, so crypto is getting the green light to go wild. Invest at your own risk. Be my guest. If I had to guess in the short term, I think it'd go higher rather than lower. But I'm not an IA. I don't recommend it. Just be safe because they're getting the green light on shit, man. They're putting powdered sugar on shit and calling it a jelly donut or something, man. This ain't smelling too good. Crypto does not make any money for anybody. It doesn't bring you cash flow. You don't have any incentive to invest. Insiders don't have to report what they're doing. I mean, it's a whole fucking racket that I don't believe people should be in on. But invest at your own risk, and wealthmanagement.com. Go to them.